The Middle East is heating up again. Tensions between Israel and Iran are once again reaching a dangerous boiling point as both nations prepare for what experts warn could be the largest missile exchange in Middle Eastern history. Israel says it's ready to strike Iran, and this time, Tehran isn't just waiting. It's preparing for a counterattack that could unleash thousands of missiles in a single night. What Israel calls a necessary preemptive strike, Iran calls a red line. And both sides are now racing toward a confrontation that could rewrite the balance of power in the region. Behind closed doors, Iran is building missiles at a record-breaking pace. Iran's pace of production has tripled since the summer as they're preparing for saturation warfare, firing hundreds, possibly thousands of missiles at once to overwhelm our defenses, says a senior Israeli defense analyst quoted by Inet. Intelligence reports indeed say that Tehran has tripled production since summer, shifting dozens of underground facilities into non-stop operation. These are not random rockets. They're part of Iran's secret arsenal, a network of tunnels, mobile launchers, and buried silos known as the hidden weapon. Designed to survive Israeli airstrikes and strike back harder than ever before earlier this year, Israel launched precision strikes on Iranian sites linked to nuclear research and missile assembly. The explosions were massive, destroying what Israel claimed was a third of Iran's arsenal in one night. But it didn't stop Iran. Iran's Revolutionary Guard has studied the last war carefully. In April, Iran launched hundreds of drones and missiles at Israel, but most were shot down. This time, their plan is different. Military sources say Iran intends to fire thousands of missiles at once, overwhelming Israel's Iron Dome and Arrow systems in a single massive wave. It's not about precision. It's about saturation. If even 5% of those missiles hit their targets, Israeli infrastructure could face devastating damage. This time, Iran won't respond in waves. It will be all at once, said an Iranian defense official quoted anonymously by Ni Herald. Iran calls this network the underground fortress. Western analysts refer to Iran's underground missile network as the hidden weapon, a series of hardened silos, tunnels, and mobile launchers designed to survive sustained attacks. Entire mountainsides have been hollowed out. These hidden facilities make it nearly impossible for Israel to eliminate Iran's long-range strike capability completely. These aren't just bunkers. They're launch platforms designed to survive Israeli airstrikes. If war comes, Iran plans to use them to launch thousands of missiles at once. Israel's military researchers at Tel Aviv University claim that Iran's missile infrastructure is buried, mobile, and redundant, much so that even if Israel destroys 1,000 rockets, another 1,000 can be moved or hidden within days. Iranian state media has also hinted at the development of hypersonic missiles and new solid-fuel ballistic systems, which could reduce launch times and complicate interception further. Tehran insists its weapons are for defensive deterrence, calling its April attack on Israel legal, rational, and legitimate, according to The Guardian. But Israel isn't standing still. In the shadows, its intelligence network, Mossad, has moved deeper into Iran than ever before. Reports suggest a covert drone base now operates inside Iranian territory, carrying out precision strikes from within. Israeli cyber units are also believed to be attacking Iran's launch systems and radar networks, aiming to blind the enemy before the next war even begins. Behind closed doors, Israeli defense officials warn, if Iran reaches operational readiness, we will act, no matter the cost. Israel insists it will never allow Iran to complete its missile or nuclear programs. Israel claims that this isn't just another regional threat. It's existential. But the battlefield isn't limited to two players. In Lebanon, Hezbollah is loading rockets, tens of thousands supplied by Iran. In Yemen, Houthi rebels are preparing long-range drones. In Syria and Iraq, Iranian proxies stand ready to launch attacks the moment Israel strikes again. And the rest of the region watches nervously. Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and the United Arab Emirates, all former adversaries of Israel, now fear being caught in the crossfire. Oil routes through the Persian Gulf hang in the balance. Meanwhile, Russia and China are quietly watching, each with their own stakes in how this plays out. For Moscow, a distracted West is a blessing. For Beijing, chaos in the Gulf could drive oil prices sky high. And the United States? Caught between support for Israel and fear of a regional war that could ignite the whole Middle East, diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions have largely failed. With the US focused on its own domestic political divisions and Europe struggling with the aftermath of the Ukraine conflict, both Israel and Iran are acting with increasing autonomy. The whole world is calling for restraint. But on the ground, both nations are loading their weapons. As of now, the skies are quiet. But beneath the ground, Iran's hidden weapon waits, sealed inside its concrete tombs, aimed at the heart of Israel. And Israel watches, finger on the trigger, waiting for a sign that it's too late to wait any longer. Two enemies, one weapon, and a countdown no one can see, but everyone can feel. Because when it begins, the world won't be watching a war. It will be watching the spark of the next one. What do you think? Considering all the parties involved, are we witnessing beginning of the New World War? Let us know in the comments.